What's going on, everyone? Charlie here. We're going to talk about a filing that came out of the MEMX exchange. They're going to amend their parent company documents. I'm not going to go over this filing in its entirety. I'll leave it down below if you want to take a look and have a read. I'll just take the important points out of here, and we'll go ahead and take a look. So the purpose of this is to amend and restate the Holdco LLC agreement to reflect 1. The amendments relating to the creation of the Class C units and the common units in connection with the sale by Holdco of Class C units to certain members and a capital raise transaction. Amendments related to the voting rights of the members associated with the ownership of the creation units consistent with certain BHCA 7 considerations. Amendments to the provisions related to the election by a member to specify the maximum voting percentage that such member may have with respect to any determination under the Holdco LLC agreement consistent with certain BHCA considerations. 4. Amendments to various other provisions related to BHCA. 5. Amendments related to certain governance changes with respect to Holdco board in connection with the transaction. And then lastly, various clarifying, updating, conforming, and other non-substantive amendments. So, 2 primary purposes. Number 1, to create 2 new classes of membership interests in Holdco. For example, the Class C units and the common units, each of which is divided into a voting series and a non-voting series, and effectuate the sale by Holdco of Class C units to certain members pursuant to the transaction. And number 2, to divide each of the 2 existing series of Class A units into a voting series and a non-voting series in a manner consistent with the proposed voting structure of the Class C units and the common units. So this is where it gets interesting. Additionally, in connection with the transaction, 3 members that do not currently have the right to nominate a director to the Holdco board, Citicorp North America, UBS America, and Wells Fargo, they now will receive the right to nominate a director, thereby increasing the size of Holdco board from 11 to 14 directors. Other than such change to the composition of the Holdco board, a proposed change to the definition of supermajority board vote, and the proposed changes related to the members' voting rights associated with the ownership of the Class A units, the Class C units, and the common units, each as further described below. The governance of Holdco would continue to exist under its existing structure. None of these amendments to the Holdco agreement proposed herein would impact the governance of the exchange. So basically, all they're doing is they're changing up the way the boards ran to allow these corrupt entities to gain more board seats in the event they need to raise capital through the new types of security classes that they're issuing. I'll link this below if you want to take more of a read, but that's basically the sum of it. Have a good one.